Do you know Cleopatra lived closer to the invention of the iPhone than to the construction of the Great Pyramid? Ancient Egyptians invented toothpaste, kept cheetahs as pets, and their workers were paid in beer. These are 10 unbelievable facts about ancient Egypt that will completely change how you see one of history's greatest civilizations. Before we dive in, if you love learning fascinating facts like these, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our videos. Now, let's travel back 5,000 years. Number 1. Cleopatra lived closer to the iPhone than the pyramids. This blows people's minds. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built around 2560 BC. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC. That's a gap of 2,491 years. The iPhone was released in 2007 AD. From Cleopatra to the iPhone, only 2,076 years. Think about that. Cleopatra is closer to us than she was to the pyramid builders. To her, the pyramids were already ancient history, mysterious monuments from a lost age. Ancient Egypt lasted so long that its own history spanned millennia. The Egypt Cleopatra knew was as different from pyramid-building Egypt as we are from medieval times. Number 2. The pyramid workers weren't slaves. Hollywood got this completely wrong. The pyramids weren't built by slaves in chains. They were built by paid workers, skilled laborers who lived in nearby villages. Archaeologists have found their housing, bakeries, and even medical facilities. These workers received wages in food, beer, and goods. They had healthcare. They got days off. Graffiti found inside the pyramids shows worker teams competing with each other. Taking pride in their work, building the pyramids was considered an honor, a way to serve the pharaoh and guarantee your place in the afterlife. It was a national project, not slave labor. Number 3. Ancient Egyptians invented toothpaste. Around 5000 BC, Egyptians created the world's first toothpaste. The recipe? Crushed rock salt, mint, dried iris flowers, and pepper. They mixed it into a paste and used frayed twigs as toothbrushes. It actually worked. The abrasive ingredients cleaned teeth, and the mint freshened breath. Wealthy Egyptians had better dental health than many Europeans did 4,000 years later. They understood that oral hygiene prevented disease. Modern toothpaste didn't appear until the 1800s, which means for thousands of years, the Egyptian recipe was the best available. Number 4. They used moldy bread as medicine. This sounds disgusting, but it was genius. Egyptian doctors would place moldy bread on infected wounds, and it worked. They were accidentally using penicillin 3,000 years before Alexander Fleming officially discovered it in 1928. The mold growing on bread often included penicillium, the same fungus used in modern antibiotics. Ancient Egyptians didn't understand why it worked. They just knew through observation that it healed infections. Their medical papyri describe hundreds of treatments, many of which modern science has validated. They were practicing evidence-based medicine millennia ago. Number 5. Workers were paid in beer. Beer was currency in ancient Egypt. Workers building the pyramids received a daily ration of about 4 liters of beer. That sounds like a lot, but Egyptian beer was weaker than modern beer, more like liquid bread with nutritional value. Beer was safer to drink than water from the Nile, which could carry disease. It provided calories, nutrients, and hydration. Egyptian hieroglyphs show over 20 different types of beer, from thick and sweet to thin and bitter women, primarily brewed beer, making it a respected profession. Getting paid in beer wasn't punishment, it was practical economics. Number 6. Egypt signed history's first recorded peace treaty. In 1259 BC, after the Battle of Kadesh, Egyptian pharaoh Ramesses II and Hittite king Hattusili III signed the world's first known peace treaty. A copy hangs in the United Nations building in New York today. The treaty established borders, created a military alliance, and even included an extradition clause for refugees. It was sophisticated international diplomacy. Both sides agreed to mutual defense if either was attacked. The treaty held for the rest of both empires' existence, proving that even in ancient times, negotiation could replace endless war. Number 7. Egyptian women had rights equal to men. In a time when women in most civilizations were property, Egyptian women could own land, start businesses, initiate divorce, and represent themselves in court. They could become doctors, scribes, even pharaohs. Women kept their own names after marriage. They controlled their own wealth. If a husband died, the wife inherited everything. Compare this to ancient Greece or Rome, where women had almost no legal rights. Egypt was thousands of years ahead. Cleopatra wasn't an exception. She was part of a long tradition of powerful Egyptian women like Hatshepsut and Nefertiti. Number 8. They invented the 365-day calendar. Egyptian astronomers noticed that Sirius, the brightest star, appeared on the horizon just before the Nile flooded every year. They used this to create a calendar of 365 days, divided into 12 months of 30 days, plus 5 extra festival days. This was around 3000 BC, making it one of humanity's oldest calendars still in use today. Our modern calendar is directly descended from the Egyptian system. Modified by Romans, they understood Earth's solar year with remarkable accuracy, off by only a quarter day. For a civilization without telescopes or computers, this was astronomical genius. Number 9. King Tut's curse might have been radiation poisoning. When archaeologists opened Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922, several people involved in the expedition died mysteriously within years. People called it the Pharaoh's curse, but modern scientists have a different theory: radiation poisoning. Ancient Egyptians may have used uranium-based materials to preserve bodies and paint tomb walls. Sealed for 3,000 years, these tombs accumulated radon gas and other radioactive particles. Opening the tomb exposed people to concentrated radiation. The curse wasn't supernatural, it was nuclear physics. Those who spent the most time in the tomb died first, exactly what you'd expect from radiation exposure. Number 10. Egyptians kept cheetahs and baboons as pets. Wealthy Egyptians didn't have cats and dogs, they had cheetahs. Pharaohs kept tame cheetahs for hunting, much like medieval Europeans used falcons. Temple records show baboons were trained to pick fruit from trees and even assist police in catching criminals. Hieroglyphs depict hippos, lions, and crocodiles in domestic settings. Some pharaohs kept entire menageries. Ramesses II reportedly had a pet lion that accompanied him into battle. These weren't just status symbols. Egyptians genuinely believed certain animals were sacred, earthly representatives of gods. Having them in your home brought divine blessing. So there you have it. 10 unbelievable facts about ancient Egypt that prove this civilization was far more advanced and fascinating than most people realize. From equal rights for women to accidentally discovering antibiotics, the Egyptians were innovators who shaped the modern world. If you love learning facts that make you say, "I can't believe I didn't know that," please subscribe and hit the notification bell. We uncover the most fascinating, surprising, and incredible facts about history, science, space, and everything in between. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.